Hello everyone, and welcome to my new Muddy Puddles Chimps guide, where we will be using Brickell, all 3 Tier 5 subs, and a fun mystery Tier 5 later on. But to get there, first we have to do the early game. And as you probably know, expert map early games tend to be really stupid. This is no exception. First, we've got the boat right over here, just as top left as possible. The only good visual indicator for this at all is the highlight when you click on the boat should kind of be like in line with the curve of the puddle. It should just follow the curve, except it will jot out slightly. So yeah, that's really the only good visual indicator there is for this spot. And we're gonna have to set this guy to strong, and he should just solo the round. So that's cool. For round 7, we're going to get a sniper right over here. And we're going to set our boat to first, and also leave our sniper on first. This just beats the round every time, and is easily the most consistent way to do it, independent of boat placement. For round 8, we're going to set both of our towers to strong, and this should just win because the boat will start firing out of both sides against the greens, which makes it quite literally twice as powerful. For round 9, set your boat to first. Get your boomerang right over here, just as right as possible here. Switch the hand and set it to last. If you place this guy like on the rightmost pixel, there is a slight chance he won't attack, but he should attack if you don't place him on that exact pixel. So just try to watch out for that. And it has a pretty good arc for round 9, and for this lane in general, and for the right lane, which is also very nice. Make sure it's on last, and that your boat is on first. And now we're going to have to do a little bit of sniper micro for round 9. Once something fully makes it past your boat, we're going to have to switch our sniper to first. Something will get past your boat, it's kind of just a matter of when. Here it's about to go past, so switch your sniper to first. And then just leave it on first until the end of the round. Back to strong for round 10. In the middle of round 10, we're going to get a sub right over here, kind of just as top left as possible here, but not too far to the left, kind of just in this spot. Just place him before the big wave of blues comes out at the end of the round, and you'll be good. For round 12, we're going to place a Despacito monkey right over here. A little lower than the middle of the curve, but pretty close to the middle. "13 can be a bit of an RNG round depending on where your Desperado is. Like, the exact placement of it can make this round a bit different. But the most consistent way I've found is to set our boat to last. And if anything makes it past your boat, like makes it into this curve, just switch your sniper to first for one shot to catch it, and then move it back. Your Desperado should prevent this from happening, but it can happen depending on how last round ends, I think. I think that's the cause of it. And it's really stupid. Once nothing is spawning, you're good. Boat back to first for 14. And then we're going to get a sub as bottom right as possible in this pool. This guy is going to be our sub-commander later, but we're going to start by getting longer range on him now. And for 15, we're going to switch our right sub to strong. Everything else except the boomer. Yeah, well, boat, Desperado, and this sub should be on first. Your 3 middles are on first. Sub, strong, boomer last, and sniper strong as well. And we're going to switch it to first if anything gets past our sub. Which can happen, but it's very, very rare. And this round does still have a little bit of RNG to it, no matter what you do, and I think that is really annoying. Here, it went very well. Sometimes you won't get so lucky, and it'll look a lot closer, or you might even lose. But after that, it's pretty much RNG free. After that, this strat gets a lot easier. So that is very nice. Intel for 16, and we're going to get twin guns for 18. This round also looks pretty close, but I've never lost to it, so you should be okay. I don't see where the RNG could come from anyway. So yeah. For round 21, just be ready to switch your sniper to first, in case anything happens. But get airburst for 22. And now that we've afforded airburst, the game becomes very, very easy, which is typical of Muddy Puddles. Get Eagle Eye on your Despacito Monkey for 24, and also Full Metal Jacket on your Sniper for 25. We could get Brickell slightly earlier, but 25 is a bit scarier with without it, so yeah. And if you want, you can get Brickell mid-27, or you can get her after the round ends and get a better placement for her. Like, a more precise placement. Doesn't really matter, so I'll just get her after the round. We're going to get Brickell as bottom right as possible here. Just shove her here, next to your sub. And because Brickell buffs our sub with naval tactics, this allows us to go for a very early discount village, which is very, very nice. And mentioning naval tactics, we're going to use it on 31 here, which just deletes the round. Without naval, you die horribly, so make sure to use it. And now we can get a village right over here. Get Monkey Commerce on it. And we'll fast forward to 35. Your Despacito does have camo vision here, so our sub should get it. For 35, get triple guns on your sub, and then get another sub right over here, as top right as possible, and upgrade him to longer range as well. You should probably naval tactics the pink or the rainbows right there, but you shouldn't have to. Get intel and barbed darts and heat tipped for 36, and Brickell's mini mines should carry you to victory on 36. Like, these things are so good. For 37, you can get ballistic missile mid-round. I would recommend it. I don't think that's required, but just makes it like that bit more consistent, I guess. I don't think it's RNG anyway, but yeah. Naval the camo whites, because we have very little vision of them. For round 40, we're going to get armor-piercing darts. And just naval. It's all gone. So that's very nice. And now we're going to upgrade our village to a jungle drums. And we're going to get an alchemist right over here. And this guy is going to be a 420 stronger stimulant with perishing potions. And use naval tactics on 43. I'm not sure if you need to naval there, just makes it a little safer and less scary looking, I guess. Now we're going to finally get stim on 45. And Brickell now does have camo detection, so we have a much bigger camo intel. 420 on the Alk. And then we're going to go for a second bottom path sub. This guy is going to be just a 203 triple gun for now. We'll get armor-piercing darts later, but it's not relevant quite yet. And our two subs should be getting Alk buffed. So yeah, Alk buffed subs absolutely destroy the mid-game on pretty much any map, but especially a long single lane map like this one. And the final thing we're going to buy before we start going for our sub commander as our first tier 5 is a dart monkey right up here. Wow, the first dart monkey of the run, and we're on 49. Usually you get one on round 6 or other rounds close to that. And we're going to get enhanced eyesight on this guy. Technically, a ninja would be cheaper for camo intel, but the extra range is nice here. So yeah, we're just going to start saving up for sub commander. So we're back for 55 here, where we are going to just leave the first 3 ceramic waves. 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th one, we are going to use a naval tactics, because it is quite scary without it. And in the middle of round 60, just naval, and we'll get our sub commander. Now this guy is going to carry for quite a long time until our next tier 5, which is going to be the Preemptive Strike. But first we're going to upgrade this guy to armor-piercing darts as well, because it is very good value, especially with the sub-commander doubling its damage. Because yeah, that's what sub-commander does. The description is a lie. It does not simply add extra pierce and damage. It quite literally doubles the damage and gives +4 pierce. So that's pretty funny. Yeah, now with our sub-commander, armor-piercing darts, and ballistic missile, we can save into Preemptive Strike. So I'll see you when we have to use an ability next, which is very far in the future. The next time we have to use an ability is on 76, where we're just going to naval. You don't actually have to use that ability, but might as well. Same thing for 78, don't have to use the ability on either ceramic wave, but might as well, because sub commander sucks and you never want to just randomly lose to something stupid. After 81, we should afford our Preemptive Strike, and with Sub-Commander doubling the damage of the Preemptive Missile, this guy will handle literally every single DDT in the game, except the round 100 insides, which we can just kill with a naval tactics. And now we're just going to start going for the last tier 5 sub, which is the Energizer. So just right in this puddle here, we're going to get Energizer. And the Energizer will actually be useful. On round 100, it lets us get a level 20 Mega Mine, which does 10,000 damage and is very strong. So yeah. I'll see you on 93 when we afford it. I think that's when we get it at least. I lied. You can get it mid-92 if you want, but you don't have to. You can still just get it on 93. You just have to get this guy before 94 to still get level 20 for around 100. So yeah, just get it for 93. And you're good here. Normally this is where I would stop spending money at all, but now I don't really want to do that, so we're going to go for our mystery tier 5. You probably didn't guess what it was. It's a blazing sun. We love the blazing sun. On 94, we're just going to use a naval tactics once the first DOMG pops, and this should annihilate like most of the round. And the part of the round that's not annihilated will get taken out pretty slowly. If you want to use a Megamind at the beginning of the round, go for that, but you shouldn't have to. And now, time for the funniest thing we have to do the entire run. Well, we don't actually have to do this, it just makes it easier. But we're going to do some mine stacking. Yeah, we're going to do mine stacking. You know that difficult thing you do with Brickell? We're going to be doing it here. Except it's not difficult, because we're just going to be putting them in this spot whenever they come off cooldown. Just whenever one comes off cooldown, use it, starting on 95, and we're going to place it here until the beginning of 97. '95 and 96 just get destroyed by Sub Commander and Preempt. And going into 97, we need 5 Megamines total here. And this should make 5. Normally this round is very tricky. Also, we can afford the Blazing Sun. We love the Blazing Sun. Normally this round is pretty tricky for this setup to deal with because it's on one of the outer lanes, and those are usually tough. But 5 Megamines just deletes everything. You can use a first strike there if you'd like as well. I'm pretty sure normally that just deletes the whole thing. For some reason here it didn't, and we had ceramics. So if you want to use a first strike, go for that, but you should be able to clean up the ceramics if there are any. For 98, we're going to put a Megamine right here. And when it blows up, use a naval tactics. To annihilate most of the round. And once all of the non-fortified BFBs are dead, just first strike. And with that, 98 is destroyed. On 99, Preempt one-shots all the DDTs because of the double damage missile. And for round 100, place your Megamine here. First strike instantly. And when the Megamine explodes, just use naval. And boom. With that, you should now have your Muddy Puddles Chimps Black Border with the epic strategy of Sub Commander, Energizer, Preemptive Strike, all 3 tier 5 subs, and the Blazing Sun. The best tier 5 in the game, obviously. Look at that insane pop total. Anyway, I hope this guide helped you out in some way. Have a nice rest of your day, and goodbye.